everybody, welcome back to the Trash Mob. This is season 3 of our Dungeon World campaign. Nobody thought it would probably go beyond 2 episodes. And here we are in season 3, and who knows when the hell this chaos is going to end. But I'd like to thank you for joining this chaos. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Let's go ahead and meet the Trash Mob. We're going to go ahead and introduce our players and have them tell us who they're playing. So let's start with Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga, who is a vegetarian barbarian who is probably still somewhat limping from a leg injury last time around.
Alrighty, and Jeffrey.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and I will be introducing my new character, Amber.
Okay. Q.
Hey all, I'm Q. I'll be playing Killian Dare, the irascible ranger. Really looking forward to getting back into this and remembering what was going on.
And Vivi.
Boom, boom, boom. Guess who goes into the chat? It's me, your girl, Vivi. Welcome to my channel. It's not my channel. Sparrow, and I think he had like a moniker Darkheart or Darkwing. It was something really emo from season 1.
Darkwing.
Yeah, just rogue, bad boy, debonair, also semi-prophet, kind of Lisa Nalgaib thing going on, I guess. I am the voice in the inner world. All hell can prevail.
Well, let's go ahead and get started. In our previous season, the Trash Mob had found their way, unfortunately, into a canyon of undead and other nasty creatures. There was a tragedy, unfortunately. One of the Trash Mob was brought low. Sulfurheart passed away. R.I.P. Silverheart. And the mob found their way out of the canyon, and through the travel of several months have finally made their way to the city of Greygarden. This place is an interesting city. It is really 3 cities in one, if you consider that 2 cities were built on top of the original one. The current top level is the one that most people under the age of maybe 20 are familiar with. It is a place of wealth and spectacular views. It is a city that unfortunately doesn't have the best weather all the time, which is one of the reasons it's always been called Greygarden. But the nobility have kind of gone with it and built their city out of gray stone and have kind of embraced the Greygarden name over the years. The order is maintained by an order of knights, who I will be getting help from the group and naming at some point. But the highest level is really the domain of the knights and nobility. The second level really is really made up of 3 sub-levels. So the way that people look at it is there's 9 levels essentially to Greygarden. The top 3 levels, which again are the area of the nobility, and with different levels of wealth based on your standing. The next 3 levels, basically where the merchants and the guild leaders live. They generally travel up to the top 3 levels for work, but live on the bottom 3 levels. The lowest level, in what some call the original Greygarden, are the bottom 3 levels. These are also known as the Undercity. And here you will find the servants and the poor live on the bottom 3 levels. There is definitely a caste system that exists in Grey Garden, although it's unofficial and no one ever claims that people are treated differently. But anyone who's from Grey Garden definitely know that you are to really probably stay in your sections and not come out. Obviously, people need to travel to get into Grey Garden, and there are staircases that will conveniently take you to the lower levels. And at certain levels, there are guards who sometimes won't let you back out unless you have a particularly good reason for leaving. We arrive into the city, and for various reasons, the trash mob have split up and kind of gone their own way as they've come into the city. There's one person in our group who is a resident of Grey Garden, and that person's name is Sparrow. Now, Sparrow is a resident of one of the lower 3 levels, which I think he would proudly announce that he is from the Undercity. But let's get a summation from Sparrow as he returns back to his city.
Well, you know your boy. It's me, back home, on my home turf. Yes, Darkwing. I figure discount. But yeah, I mean, like, Sparrow kind of like comes back in, and he is honestly just like so relieved, even though it's like one of the like it's just the smell of like the occasional urine puddle, trash on the corner, semi unwashed bodies, kind of dank, a little dirty, but there is like a fun mood lighting of like the lamps on the street sides that are sometimes lit. So there's that, and I think like as much as he likes Grey Garden, like that's his home, that's like his terrain, it's where he learned how to like do his whole like illegal shit, how he built his craft. He used to rob drunkards. It's a great hustle because you can't describe what I look like because you're so inebriated, and you won't notice if I'm rifling through your pocket. Me, any man could be wearing a poncho in this city, not just me, but I think he's probably going to be making a beeline for the brothel.
Okay.
He's going home.
They are going to run across an old acquaintance of theirs. Roll me a d6, please.
Oh shit, this early? All right.
Yeah.
Starting the game off with a 6.
Okay. It is a drunkard by the name of Hobart. That was probably one of their targets, we'll say. Victim is kind of a dirty word. That they probably came across several times and probably robbed them a couple times, and Hobart seemed to have slept the whole thing off. But this time, Hobart looks much different than you've seen them before. They're cleaned up, hair is combed, and they are walking along the street with pamphlets in their hands and talking to people. Have you heard about the Warming God? Ma'am, have you heard about the Warming God?
Oh my god. I thought he was sober. He's just converted to religion.
And they go, Sparrow! My god, it's good to see you.
Hotart! Nice to see you too!
It's Hobart. But yeah, it's good to see you too. You look well.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with my skincare routine, working out occasionally, doing the whole shebang, Boy's gotta have his beauty. But how have you been? How have things been here? You look nice
clean?
Smelling.
Yes, clean. I turned away from my sinful ways, and I have found the Warming God, and just to feel their light on you all the time, even in a place like Grey Garden, to feel their light on you. It's just such a change. I mean, and are are you back to stay? You just back to visit?
Just probably just passing through for a while. I kind of left and I was just doing my normal civilian business and trying to make some money to bring back home. Just working for merchant caravans, doing that, guarding.
Have you? Then you might not have heard about what happened with your brother, Canary.
And Sparrow kind of just has a fun little demeanor and just the smile kind of stills on his face and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is up with Canary?"
Oh, well, the word on the street is that they've run afoul of the Thieves Guild. Now, I don't know if Canary was trying to follow in your footsteps, but yeah, nobody's seen him for a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean, for a little bit? How much is a little bit? Few days, few hours, few minutes?
I heard that about 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks? That's not a fucking little bit.
Well, I'm sorry. I've been busy. You're
handing out your pamphlets.
It's honest work.
Honest work, good. No, you keep up, Hota. How's it? I know Canary, might be falling on the wrong side of the law. But is everything good with the brothel?
I don't know. I don't go to such places anymore.
Well, you think you're too good for a brothel now because you turned to religion? Jeez. Anyway, you have a good day with your paper and your honest work. You smell good. Keep it up. Buy more of that cologne. It's nice.
Okay, he just kind of stumbles away from you.
Jesus, one door.
No words to be annoyed with you or not.
Is the group with me?
No, you are by yourself.
Oh, okay.
And you are probably about a block away from your home.
I think I've come up with a name for the brothel because I never named it. I think.
I don't think so. No.
The Pink Princess.
Pink Princess? Okay.
It came into my head when I was talking with Homart. Yeah, the Pink Princess. I like it. And it's got that fun little pink cursive that's kind of faded down to a palish sort of stained white and red.
Okay.
And it had gold filigree, but it's really chipped at this point, so it kind of just looks like a little rusted filigree. But it's a nice place. The outside doesn't determine the inside service.
Not just a brothel by its appearance. All right. We're gonna step back from Sparrow for a minute, and we are gonna switch over to Killian. Killian has come along with the group. He's sort of adopted the crew as his surrogate family, but it's maybe not everything he's been looking for because he's had some change in his life. And is he looking perhaps to start over here in Grey Garden, or is this just another just another stop on the road? Let's kind of hear what Killian is up to.
Killian is wandering around, just shaking his head. This is everything about city life that he hates.
And what? Now there's 9 levels. What level would he be on?
I don't think he's made it out of the Undercity yet.
Okay.
He's sort of wandering around, just like kind of like a tourist, but just agog at the filth, the trash, the squalor. You could just have a hut out in the woods. Much more space. I could teach you how to hunt. He's been kind of overwhelmed with I don't think he's ever been to a city this big. And this is just like all of his worst nightmares about city life.
Oh.
So he hasn't got to the nice bit yet. No wonder Sparrow left this place. Really had to stay out in the in the surrounding hills. There's no way they would let her in here. So,
And what about Curly?
yeah, she's gonna be waiting for us outside. I told her I'd be back by nightfall, not to get too far. So.
Most of the people you come across are friendly. No one's tried to jump him. Really, we're gonna say kill has a means about him. Maybe resting bitch face. Who knows that that nobody seems to have tried him yet. But it's it's definitely different to him. And he's kind of free to wander about where he wants. The three members have decided that we'll meet again tomorrow at we'll meet for brunch somewhere on the one of the middle levels. That's probably more welcoming to all of you.
Why don't we meet at the Princess?
Okay, you can meet at the Pink Princess.
We've heard so much about it. I definitely need to visit.
Business is about to be booming, guys.
I mean, the brunch has got to be amazing.
They even have shirts. I lunched at the Pink Princess. So,
Oh, that could be taken a number of ways.
can be, yes.
Princess, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
They have cups like "I came to the Pink Princess," things like that.
Try, I was gonna say try the tacos, but anyway, that's why we made sure the show is not for kids.
Yes.
We're going to then switch over to Helga.
Okay.
Helga might have healed a little bit from her leg injury by the time the mom got to Grey Garden. She still has a bit of a limp. And what Jen had originally said was that Helga might be looking for a church of the warming god or the cooling god.
Either one will do.
Well, kind of walking around, we'll say the 4th level, which is the first of the middle levels.
Okay.
You come across a clinic. It looks like it is a place for travelers, for those not the highest level of folks. They're maybe not the richest merchants, but they've still got a little bit of money. But this is a medical clinic, and as you're walking by, you notice the symbol of the warmed god on it, and outside there are people kind of just helping travelers come in, helping them get settled with things. And you just get a feeling that this isn't necessarily a church where somebody's going to be preaching to you and telling you how their religion's better than this one or that one. This seems to be a place where people are doing good work, and treating people with respect. And as you're looking at the place from the outside, a woman comes out with red hair, and she's helping an older woman on crutches, helping her out of the clinic to kind of get her kind of on her way back to wherever she lives.
She's going, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jeffrey, could you describe Amber to us?
Certainly. Amber is a of middling height, so about 5'6", and has long, fiery red hair, and is wearing the orange habit and robes and raiments that are indicative of the warming god. She's got freckles, and is has a very stout, curvish build. At
She's
first
thick.
glance, most people think that's a really tall dwarf or a very stocky human. And both would be accurate.
Okay.
On the lower levels, they call her thick. So
Yep.
All right.
Thick with warmth.
All right.
And-
Yeah, maybe she looks like she's helping people that need injuries dealt with. So I'm going to try to like walk up to her and say, "Can you do something to help with my leg? I got injured recently."
Hi, boy, you're a big one.
Yeah.
All right,
mhm.
sorry, that was really rude.
No, it's okay. Barbarians are big. It's all right.
Certainly. I'd be happy to make your day a blessed one. My name's Amber. Okay. What are we working with here? Oof.
Yeah, that.
Golly, here, let me get you to a seat inside. Angela, just have a seat right there. Yes, right there. Okay. And remember, I'm gonna bring your tea for you. I'm gonna bring your
Okay.
tea for you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She has like a
Okay.
horn that she puts up to her ear.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Okay. All right, let's go inside. I'm so sorry. What
Okay.
was your name?
Helga.
Helga. I'm
Yeah.
Amber. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, let's get you inside. Okay. Have you been
Yeah,
traveling
all
on this long?
Been traveling a lot. I don't know. I just got
Weeks.
here, Grey Garden. Weeks. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Well, I've never really been out of the city before. What's it like? Where are you from?
God, what was the name of her city? It's far up north. Most people don't want to go there. It gets snowy a lot.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I don't remember.
All right. Well,
Player doesn't know.
yeah. Well, gosh, that's certainly a long way away.
Yeah.
How did this happen? What?
I got in a fight with these weird large frogs that threw a spear at my leg, and just
Gosh.
kind of went from there.
So, are you like a adventurer or a hero or?
I don't know if I'm a hero, but I've been adventuring with a group of friends.
Oh gosh, what are they like?
All different.
Okay. Well,
It's a good group. They're fun.
Okay. Well, I like fun. Okay. Let's
Okay, good.
see what we could do here.
Mhm.
Gosh, that's in there. Well, I could see about getting you a splint, and we could set the leg and put some poultice on there and let it try to do its thing and heal.
Okay, yeah. What's that gonna cost?
I mean, it's no cost.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just
With some
trying to
places
get together.
charge you. I just thought,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, not for the warming god. No. Gosh.
yeah. The warming
Wait.
god's a good god. I know that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Yeah.
Well, we are so very blessed to have you join us today. So, let me get you patched up, and boy,
Okay, yeah.
that is really set in there. That's
Yeah. Yeah, I've been limping for a while.
okay. Well, if it's all right with you,
Mhm.
I could try something, and it might heal you up a little bit faster.
Okay.
Is
Sure.
is that okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. Okay, here goes.
Mhm.
So I can perform
Mhm.
some little miracles. So
Really?
yeah. Sometimes. Every
Give
once
it
in
a
a while.
try. Give it
Okay.
a try. See
Okay,
what
here we go.
happens.
Okay. All right, you can do this, Forge Glow. Okay. And Amber's gonna just hold her hands out
Mhm.
by your leg, and just her face closes and her eyes scrunch,
Mhm.
and she starts breathing. She opens one eye. Do you feel anything?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Try again? I don't know.
Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Anything?
Maybe a little.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Great. Okay. Well. Okay. I just may not have it in me today. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
But yeah, let me. I'll go get that other stuff. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Okay.
Looking around, Helga, not everyone is as charming and cheerful and as Amber, but most people seem fairly friendly as they're going about doing their tasks. So,
All right, I'll just wait.
what's Amber doing?
Amber is gone for just a moment, and then she comes bustling back around the corner, and she's got like, who was that?
Wasn't me.
Sorry.
I thought it was another patient who needed something.
Sorry, I should have muted.
That's okay.
God, is that you?
So she comes around the corner and she's got like a small like medical satchel, and she's also got like a plate with like a couple slices of thick doughy looking bread that has like a little bit of butter and a knife on the side next to it.
All right.
Here you go. I thought maybe if you wanted, you could have a little something to eat. You're not do you have any dietary restrictions? I should have asked. Are you gluten intolerant?
No, I'm not gluten intolerant.
Okay. Well, you're good
I don't eat meat though, so.
Okay, good to know. There is no meat in my bread. Not this batch anyway.
Okay, good to know.
What?
I mean, I make a pretty mean garbage bread. So, all right.
All right.
Let's see.
Great staple right there.
You know, my dad's a dwarf, so he likes his meat.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. The barbarians I come from are mostly vegetarian, but we don't get too upset if other people want to eat meat.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think that's great, though. Like, cause no harm, you know, unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you up north? Have you... You know, how familiar are you with the Worm God? It seems like you're kind of new around these parts, and you know, you didn't know this was a service.
I've known about the Worm God since I was a kid.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a follower?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we all find our way.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. How's that? It's not too tight, is it?
I think it's all right.
Okay. Well, that should do it. And I put some extra herbs in that bread there, so that'll help speed the healing.
That'd be
inside
great,
as well
too.
as out, you know.
Right.
All right. So, gosh, is there anything else I could get you? Do you need a place to stay, or are your friends injured? Do they need any help?
I don't think my friends are injured unless something happened when I wasn't watching, but I think it'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go try to track them down.
Okay.
But this is really helpful. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And if you ever need anything else, you know, you can always drop by the clinic again. Goodness knows I'm not going to go anywhere.
Well, you seem to be doing good work, so you should probably stick around here, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for everything. I'm going to go find my friends and I'm going to eat.
Are you going to be in town for a while, or are you going to be traveling again?
We'll probably be in town for a while. One of my friends has family here, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, gosh, maybe I know them. I've been here for a while, you know, like a few years or so.
Or in my sheets.
Get out of here, Sparrow.
Yeah. Sparrow's cracking up over there. Yeah, Sparrow's from here, I think.
Oh, Sparrow?
Mhm.
Sparrow. That doesn't ring a bell.
You can make a roll if you'd like.
Okay.
You can make a. Let's just go with straight up intelligence roll.
Okay, well, that's my dump stat, so here we go.
Okay.
Doesn't ring a bell. I'm the second baddest bitch in this town. No.
So that's a 4.
Okay. Mark experience, and
Yay.
you've never heard of a sparrow.
Sparrow, like the bird sparrow.
Yeah, same name, I guess.
You just don't get down to those levels very much.
Yeah, I mostly try to stay up here, but I mean, I super, you know, if I may, I think it's just so cool that you go out and you travel. You know, small confession. I would love to travel. My dad did a lot of traveling back in the day before he met my mom. And she, you know, she's got a temper. So, gosh, boy, I'm just rambling here. I'm really
okay.
sorry.
That's okay, no
I
worries.
tend to ramble. So I don't know. I just always thought, like, you know, maybe someday, you know, I could do more good out there.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you know,
yeah.
I'm doing good here. You know, I'm doing a lot of good here. You know, people really need my help around here. So yeah.
yeah. Well, you fixed up my leg really well. That's good. So, yeah.
Well,
All right.
But I
Maybe I
do.
won't limp anymore.
I think we found our rickety cricket. So it's familiar with the character.
What is a rickety cricket, just for people in the audience or show who may not know?
Go watch It's
That's
Always
it.
Sunny in Philadelphia. There's a character who starts off
Oh.
as a priest and
Okay.
falls. We'll put it that
Oh.
way.
Okay.
Falls very far. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything Helga wants to do once she leaves, or
Go find where her
Yeah.
friends are.
Get Amber's
All right.
number.
Yeah, really, yeah. I mean, do we have phones? I could just show up back here, you know, it'd be fine.
We're going to switch back over to Sparrow, and he has arrived at the princess. So this is where his family lives, as well as is their family business.
Yeah, so basically, it's kind of like a weird unit. So, Sparrow and Falcon, aka Connie, were found on the doorstep. So they kind of got adopted into the brothel, and so they have like a shit ton of mothers and sisters and aunties and all that,
Okay.
and a few like brothers and other siblings. And then Sparrow kept finding kids on the street and was like, "Oh, let's take this one in too." And so a lot of, maybe 5 to 6 of those siblings, Sparrow's fault, but it's fine because we love them. But yeah, so it's kind of like family. There's tea, there's drama, there's beef, there's love. It's everything. You gotta love it. It is just a great place to be around if you do have an inn.
When she gets there, she doesn't recognize a lot of the contractors that are working, but she does recognize some of the customers, some regulars. 1 or 2 might be from the merchant level. There's might be somebody from the top level wearing a really bad wig and beard and mustache, but you know by a certain tattoo they have on their back who it is. But my understanding is that the princess protects confidentiality.
Yeah, you know, your secret sleeps with us. So
Oh, that's got to go on a shirt. Your secret sleeps with us.
write that down.
I'm writing it down.
You gotta put that on the merch.
Yeah.
Put that on the merch. Put that on the
Yeah.
merch. We sell earrings, bracelets, all
That-
kinds of
Leather underwear.
yeah, a few curated items that can help with those secret sleeping. But yeah, like confidentiality is very important in a brothel. But I do think that they're just like they're pretty much secret hoarders. But it also kind of gives them potential like political
Mhm.
or like social clout and power.
Yeah.
Because like if you fuck with a prostitute, we know who you are, and that's not in the good fuck.
The prince, the princess is actually one of the stronger organizations, we'll say, of the Undercity, because it is a place where a lot of people come and spend money.
Yes,
and
they do.
Yes.
Took me a minute.
That's in the back.
When he arrives, he does run into his sister, Connie. And she is holding a little bundle of joy.
Yes, yes, my niece. So Sparrow kind of frees for a second, ready to go in for this giant, ultra jumping, kind of anime cartoonish hug. And in a way, kind of freezes almost midair, and goes back down when he sees the baby. He's like, "Oh my god, you have the baby! What's his name? This is Pidge, right?
Yeah, that
Little
was the
pigeon.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the name you suggested, so it sounded great, and we went with it.
Of course, you went with it. I'm a fucking genius.
Well,
how have you been?
been good. It's been tough lately because Canary's not been around.
Yeah, I kind of heard about word on the street. I was hoping you could inform me a little bit about that. But before we do talk about the canary business, I'm gonna try and pull it aside a little bit, into like I guess like a corner or a little more obscured.
Mhm.
And I have 60 gold pieces,
Mhm.
some of which are morphed and need to be melted. And I am going to hand her the better coins, the good-looking
God.
coins.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna hand her like 25 of those. 25 of those.
Did you pull a job?
It's a bit of a long story. It was like a job failed, and then another job failed, and then another job failed. But you never back down, never give up. We are secret hoarders. That's a good one.
I couldn't help it.
guys, the puns in the princess, they come to us. It's divine. But so basically, I was up in this fucking upwhere nowhere ugly shit town, with a really fucking horrible person in charge, because they were stupid, and I was giving them genius advice, and they were like, get the fuck out, and I was like, all right, fuck you. And then there was like a goblin camp that was gonna come and raid them, and part of me was like, ooh, just fucking deal with it, because you kicked me out, like fuck you, like you didn't know what was coming to you, greatness in your life. But me and my mates were like, but let's not think about the goodness of it all, let's think about the benefits for us. And so we were like, okay, like what if we go and rob the goblins and just like do absolute mayhem? And yeah, I do have a couple of burn scars from getting it. I lost my single chest hair, and it was a sacrifice well worth it, because I got like I took an entire sis, you should have fucking been there. I took a chest of gold out of a flaming tent, running, beams falling down behind me. It was like a meteor shower, right? Flames behind me, boom, 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 explosions, things going in, and me running. The explosion goes past me, boom, second wind, and so I robbed them. And then we went into we kind of ran into the math mafia, but we won't discuss that. And then we went into a canyon and accidentally killed someone. And yeah, it was kind of a bust because there was nothing in the canyon. Although I almost got this really cool dagger, but then like I was really stupid and I let like morality win.
What?
Yeah, it was like honestly, I was going through a lot, sis. I was going through a lot, like And at the time, I was like, I need to do the right thing and not take the super cool dagger that could hurt my enemies because it came from this weird voice of a disembodied woman who called herself Mother, and not in like the cool like mother way, but like Mother. And so I didn't take it because I was like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you're dealing me. Like, you're giving me a contract, but you're not letting me see the contract. And if I don't got a deal, like, if I don't have this contract, deal's no deal. So I was like, I can read fine print, all right? I have the smarts up here. And so he's just going to go on and on and on, telling a horrible, abridged version of, like, his entire journey and stuff. And then kind of finally circle around to the fact that he was low-key serving that evil lord as a grunt. But kind of like glaze over it a little bit and be like, yeah, but I just left because look, like war for the Undercity, not great because like we're poor as fuck already. So like, you can't rob a poor man because like you pat him down and he's got no fucking money, which really sucks. And like fucking Hofart turned sober to religion, so like there's a fucking like scheme done with.
Yeah.
And also I hear Kinklefer in my head. But how have you been?
Wait, hold on. You hear Kinkleferter in your head?
What? Who said that? Okay, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
I thought he would, like, I've always been like, oh my god, like, he's out there, like, of course, it's reason, like, none of us get STDs, because, like, he's watching over us, and, like, I don't know, I've seen men come in with, syphilis and be cured upon walking in, like, I fucking swear to you, I've seen it with my own eyes, and I don't know, like, I was going on my adventures, I was, like, really deep in the shits, I was like, yeah, Kinklefoot is real, and I'm, like, professing, like, the greatness of Kinklefoot, because he is inside all of us, and I'm just trying to connect him, to other people, and eventually, like, I ended up kind of starting hope for this, like, underground revolution that was happening in this really horribly religiously there's a town where they kicked out all the prostitutes, Connie, and they won't let anybody worship anything.
Oh, well, it's kind of getting like that here.
Okay, wait, I'm back.
Yep. Wait, I just thought Sparrow was about to pop a vein in his head.
No, it's just the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi ghosts hate us.
I think the Wi-Fi went out for a second.
The hotspot has gone cool.
Why you need to follow the warmed god.
There you go.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to Amber.
Okay.
And Amber, you've finished your shift for the day. What does she do once she's done with work?
Okay, Angela, I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Have a good night.
Okay, go. We're done. You can go. So, and you heard her like, Jesus Christ. So, oh no, excuse me. Warmed God protect us.
So Amber will head out and just kind of dust the front of her habit, which is kind of a little bit caked in some flour. Just kind of look up one way and look down the other way. And just kind of like based on the interaction earlier is kind of feeling like she doesn't quite want to go home just yet. And maybe she can't venture out of the city walls, but maybe she could find some adventure right here at home, and she's going to go in a direction she hasn't gone in a while. And it's just walking
In a while.
Last week.
She says, well, maybe I'll go find somewhere to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
that way, and she'll just like pick a random direction.
Okay. There are some mid-level inns that offer food and drinks, and you're clergy, so you're sort of accepted, but generally the clergy aren't coming in and spending a whole lot of time. They might come in and grab some soup or something like that, and maybe they get a little dangerous little cooking sherry, and then you kind of get some friendly looks as you walk into the Broken Trumpet.
Warming God be with you. Warming God. Warm you. Yeah. Hello. Hi.
And they're like, do you want to sit at the bar, or do you want to sit next available table?
There's a bar? Well, yes. I would like to sit at the bar.
Okay. Takes you to the bar. Sitting at the far end of the bar is someone you don't know, but we know them as Killian. He kind of was going to check out the Pink Princess. It looked like there was a line. Killian seems to detest waiting, and decided, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat, and then I'll come back and maybe check out the princess later.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You found this place called Broken Trumpet.
Barkeep, give me another one of them squirrel ales. Keep them coming.
Right away, sir. Slides it down. And if anyone didn't notice, Squirrel Ale is now in 3 different games. So
Is
Yes.
it?
yes, it is in Symbaroum and it is in Dragonbane.
Yes.
it is the official drink of Russ's
Alright.
Barbarian Gaming.
This is booming, guys, for Squirrel Ale. Cool. Like, this is great.
So, slides down a mug.
Some sort of portal jumping bard,
Exactly.
keg merchant.
It's AU Ale. Alternate universe style.
So, the place is pretty busy, but they seat you at the bar, and 3 stools down is Killian. And Killian, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself again?
Right. Killian is gaunt. I guess you'd describe him as lithe. He's muscular, but he's not stocky. Even balder than me. Big, raptor-like nose. Relatively large ears. He's not a handsome man. But he is attractive in a train wreck sort of way.
He's ugly hot.
And he's slightly hunched. He's just kind of leaning over his mug, and he's staring straight ahead, not making eye contact with anyone, not even the reflection in the mirror.
And they
He's
bring
got
out
that Lincoln look going.
they bring out a plate and say, "Sir, your hot frog legs.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Did you need sour cream and ranch or anything for these?"
God, that's disgusting. Why would
Oh.
anybody? No.
Oh, okay. I guess the person just fucks off. So, okay. Bartender looks over at Amber and is like, "Welcome, miss. What can I give you?"
Hi. I would like squirrel ale, please.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
Turns around, pours one,
Killian
slides it
slowly
over.
looks towards you.
Are you sure about that, miss?
And she looks over at Killian just in time to miss the bar glass as it goes by her. Waves.
You got to pay for that.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Get you another one.
Yeah. Yes.
Pours it and then holds onto it until she sees it and lets go when she acknowledges she has it.
Thanks.
All right.
Yes, it's my favorite.
All right. So I turn to you. And
Just kind of slowly drink it. It's a little furry going down. You gotta watch out.
Just. Why is it spicy?
That's not spicy. That's normal. You think that's spicy? Here, try these frog legs.
Okay. Are they like really spicy?
I mean, not really spicy. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, like an 8.
An 8? I mean, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. All right.
I'll do it.
Never done this before. She'll take a nibble, and like almost instantly, you just see tears welling up in her eyes, and they start to turn a little red.
Hot and rubbery, the way frog legs should taste.
You got any goat milk, barkeep? I think she's gonna need some.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, all right, bring some out.
Yeah, the milk's on me. I'm sorry, kid. I probably should have done that. I'm just feeling a little spicy today.
Sorry. Wow. How do you eat stuff like that?
I burned out my taste buds, I don't know, 5 years ago or so.
Gosh, you remind me of this other person that I met earlier today. She was real tough, too.
There's a lot of tough people out in the world. A lot of weird people in this city. Present company included.
Oh, thank you.
Bartender brings over a menu to Amber. I brought you the kids' menu. Thought you might find something on there.
Oh, do you have mac and cheese?
He's looking at it going, yeah, actually we do. Yeah, you want that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. With
He's like,
ketchup. Please.
Oh, okay. We'll see if we got any of that. And goes puts the order in.
Awesome. All right, well, I'll let you eat, kid. It's good to meet you, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Amber.
Oh, yeah. Good to meet you, Amber. Oh, I guess I should give you my name, right? Killian.
That's normally what people do. Nice to meet you, Killian. So,
You too. Okay, so
are you new in town or just passing through?
okay, look, kid. I pranked you. That's enough social interaction for today. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. So my dad gets like this too. So just sits here and drinks your drink. She'll like reach over and like clink his glass with hers.
We have to move one seat down.
The other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, away from her to be. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is something wrong with your seat? I can maybe take a look at it. Maybe see if there's. Yeah. My dad taught me a lot about like furniture and stuff. He's really into that. So.
Oh. I thought Sparrow talked about it.
Be careful what you wish for, motherfucker. Appreciate what you have.
I can't wait to see Sparrow again. This is gonna be great.
I miss my boy.
And then a thought occurs to me. Wait, I should see Sparrow again. I gotta introduce this kid to Sparrow.
Amber's just fussing
You
over
doing
the
anything tonight?
Oh, well, you know, clergy. So just, you know, doing my own thing and, you know, not really. No.
Ah, great. Yeah, I got a friend. I think you'd love to meet him. He's, yeah, I think he's gonna be right up your alley.
Okay. And Amber, you just see Amber kind of like go through like what looks like a buffering mode of just like line, but it's like waffling. And she kind of gets like a really determined looking look, and she'll say, "All right, but I'm only gonna warn you once, mister. No funny business."
No funny business. What do I look like to you? A clown?
No, much scarier. I'll grant you that.
Yeah. Sparrow, on the other hand, he's funny all the time. So.
Okay. Well, I have been told I have a good gut instinct around people, and like it or not, I get a good vibe off of you. So I will accompany you to meet your friend.
Sounds good. All right, eat up your, I don't know, pale worm. What's that, grubs?
Oh, it's mac and cheese. Have you ever had it? It's the best.
No. What's it
it's
taste
like,
like?
well, it's like carbs and dairy, and so it's delicious. Oh, and then ketchup. That's what really ties it together. Here, why don't you try a little bit? That's just the mac and cheese without the ketchup.
Okay, sure. All right. Give it a bite. Holy hell, kid. This is good stuff. How have I never had this before?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think this city ain't so bad after all.
well, if you like that, you got to try it with some ketchup.
Okay.
Oh,
Try it.
and,
Check.
and my mom
Yeah.
usually has it with hot sauce too.
All right, hot sauce. I could get into that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hang on a second.
Take one of the frog legs and dip it in the mac and cheese.
Oh, this is really good. It really goes well. I get the heat and the cream. It's just, yeah, it's really nice. Thanks, kid. You know what? I changed my mind. I am glad I met you.
Aw, feelings mutual.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit the head. I'll be back. Finish up your mac and cheese, and then we can head out. I gotta introduce you to Sparrow. He should be down at the Pink Princess.
Sparrow?
Yeah, Sparrow. The buddy I want to introduce you to.
You're the second person that I've met today who's mentioned a sparrow. Do you
Yeah, well, he
know
doesn't get around. His exploits are legendary, so he says.
Oh, huh. Do you happen to know a really big, like, cool-looking lady who looks like an absolute, bad MFer who
Oh,
named Elga?
you mean Elda? Yeah, I know Elda. She's a
Oh,
buddy. We travel together.
that explains so much. Okay.
How the
Yeah,
hell
I
do you
met
know
her
Elda?
earlier. Well, she came by my clinic earlier. I helped patch up her leg. She's really cool.
Ah, good. You get that arrowhead out? Or, no, it was a spearhead.
Spear.
It looked like an arrowhead because she's so big.
I mean, did the best that I could. It was really in there. I tried to do, and she kind of like looks around a little bit. I can kind of do some miracles sometimes, not always, but I tried, and she said she felt a little bit better, so I patched her up as best I could.
So
So
she gonna be all right?
yeah, she'll be just fine.
All right, you got it. So, but you didn't get the spearhead out.
No, sorry, a little bit beyond me.
Yeah, it's beyond me too. I didn't want to cut it out. It's too deep. I was afraid she might bleed. She was half dead as it was, so just the rip. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna. You know anybody else we could see that might be able to get that out? I mean, you move in the medical circles. What do you do anyway?
Oh, well, I mostly do a lot of clerical work, which I understand the irony of that statement since I am a cleric. But yeah,
I see. You weren't being funny.
yeah,
You do paperwork. I mentioned.
yeah,
I've heard of this paperwork stuff.
yeah.
Sounds awful.
I mean, it's meditative, but I really like helping people. So I'll sometimes, I start my day off and I say my prayers, and then I go down and I resupply the clinic. I make my first batch of bread for the day, and then after that, sometimes I'll make some scones or some muffins, and then she just goes into like a very detailed account of like every single chore and duty that she does. All of it is mundane and
Go
boring.
previous. You know how to bake bread.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but people tell me it's some of the best gosh darn bread around.
Ah, you cook anything else good?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty good in the kitchen. I can cook just about anything, but baked goods, my specialty.
How about you ever do any baking on the road?
Well,
Sort of thing.
more like bacon minus the road. I don't really get out too much. Always wanted to, but
I was thinking maybe you could you might join us as a camp cook. But if you don't travel, that's fine. Let's just
Really?
Go
I mean, you've certainly given me a lot to consider, and I'll take it under account, but I should meet this Sparrow at the very least before making such a decision, as it were.
All right, yeah. I hear he lives over at the Pink Princess, or at least his family does. He should be there. Let's go see if he's around.
Well, the Pink Princess, that sounds delightful.
Oh, it's a lovely place. Yeah, the exterior's all done up nice. Yeah, you'll love it. It's good. There was a bit of a line earlier, so I'm hoping this died down now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can get in the back if we can, let them know we're there.
Okay. Well, I can get this to go. The rest of this, yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, if you're not in a hurry, I don't think the princess is going anywhere.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get this patched up. We can go right now.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
So we exit.
Killian and his new friend leave, and they make the trip down to the lowest level of the Undercity, where they approach the Pink Princess.
As they're walking, Amber starts off with like a really kind of jaunty sort of stride in her step, and as they get lower and lower, her step gets a lot more meek, and she kind of starts to shrink a little bit and gets a little bit closer and closer to Killian.
Yeah. I just glower at everybody.
While Killian generally received pretty well, a lot of people stare at Amber like, did you see what I see? Like, they don't get a lot of clerics down here. Like, pretty much none. Any healing done down here is done by families. Not a lot of missionaries, come down here. But
oh, hi, Hobart.
Hobart's like, hello, how are you, Amber? Good to see you again.
Good to see you. May the worm in God's light shine upon you.
And he's like,
Oh God.
We'll cut to Helga is standing outside looking up at the place when Sparrow comes out to greet her.
He opens the door dramatically, right?
Of course.
Slams it outwards. It's kind of like a saloon door that goes in and out. And behind the saloon door is like a beaded curtain, and he just parts it and is, "Hello, Helga," and just leans up against the doorway
You've been having fun, huh?
"Welcome to my not so humble abode. I will be your host, and we have plenty of refreshments and fun things to devour if you should so like." You say.
I'll just walk in and see what you're talking about.
Beautiful women, beautiful men, beautiful people, all races, all heights, all different looks. You get a little bite of everything from the Pink Princess. Pink Princess.
Try again. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've been in one of these places before.
Well, we have those an extra large suite. So if you need that for any needs, they got that thing for you. We aim to please, and we aim to have a wide audience. Little sample size of everything.
Wow. All right.
When you walk in, there is kind of a front desk in that regard that is manned by a centaur wearing had the hair kind of long flowing hair, and is kind of a strong, muscled chest. He says, "Welcome to the Pink Princess. What's your flavor?"
I don't know yet.
My man, how are you doing?
And he's like, "How are you doing, bro?"
Oh, doing great. I see you still got them pecs going, kissing the air.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dangerous. Could have bounced a coin off those bad boys.
Bounces it back.
It's just back and forth exchange. This is how Sparrow trained his dexterous fingers as a child.
Yep.
Um,
Just bouncing coins off the centaur's
Off
chest.
the centaur's chest, yes. why not?
reflexes, like sometimes his auntie would be like, "Go play with the front desk," and then he'd be like, "Pow, pow, pow, pow." This is my friend Helga. Been traveling with her. I'm expecting a few guests actually.
Okay.
Yeah, big bold man. Gives like Papa vibes. Kind of mangy woodland, sort of like ranger-esque feature. I know there's a few chicks here kind of dig that. Rugged man, wilderness.
Yeah.
Got the beast within him. But I don't know. Let's try not push too hard because I don't know if they're like down for it. But if they are,
It's all
we
good.
try and suit it. Everything's good. It can just be a above the belt kind of night. They can just get complimentary service, things like that.
Okay.
But I'm like, just a moment, Helga.
Yeah.
So, bro, I need you to be dead honest with me, dog. I've been hearing word on the street, and I've just been back here for hours. It seems everybody fucking knows something's gone on with little bro.
Yeah.
Situation, man.
I heard he was running a job and kind of stole something that the Thieves Guild was kind of targeting. So I don't know how he got that info. Maybe he's working for him. Maybe tried to pull a fast one on them, which is, you don't steal from thieves.
You don't do that. All right, thanks, man. Now I'll talk about it with Connie a bit more. She'll probably know. But no, thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, solid.
You do a good service. I'll
Okay.
slip him
And he
a
kind of
call.
whips
I'll be
his blonde hair back. He's like,
What
very
is his
fun.
name?
I don't know what is his name.
Gorgius.
Gorgiet. Okay.
Yeah, his name is Gorgius.
Gorgius.
Gorgeous.
Gorgius. Okay.
Spelled like
Gorgius.
gorgeous, but with an accent on the E.
Gorgius
Ah.
the centaur. Okay.
Gorgeous.
Alright.
Gorgius. Okay.
There you go.
Gorgius. Okay. Gorgius. The centaur bouncer. Yeah, we'll say he's a bouncer.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Oh, he is a bouncer.
Ride him.
Yeah.
He says, "You gonna be up in the lounge?"
Yeah, if dude's name is Killian. If he passes through, just let him in. We'll be up by the lounge. And can you send like somebody to maybe go send like an apprentice to go get like Connie? How are the other kids, by the way? They doing all right?
Yeah.
They get apprenticeships yet, or studying? I mean, I left like an
Yeah.
education fund before I left. so-
Yeah. They not all of them seem like they want to be in the family business. To be honest, I
No,
don't.
totally valid. It wasn't for
Yeah.
me either. Connie's up for it, but that's because Connie's a bad bitch. No,
Finch just kind of took off and did his own thing. So we ain't seen him in a while. But he's a halfling, so who knows what.
coming
Who
around
knows?
in everybody's vision. Alright. I'll get the details from her. I don't mean to bug you or bug you in
Ah.
the job, man.
It's all good. It's been a quiet night.
I'm here to keep the chatter up then. You have a good one, boss. You have a good one, boss.
Okay.
And I'll take Hug up to the lounge. I'm like, that's gorgeous. He's been here since before me. He's the bouncer, and he helps people kind of find their flavor. And he keeps the books. Makes sure people don't get too rowdy. He has tits any woman would envy. And yeah, he is a great guy, by the way. Just total great humor. Just like, you should probably arm wrestle him at some point. Like, he's fucking cool.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like set up a
I'll see-
tournament or something,
I'll see if I can arrange that. We have some
Yeah,
big
yeah.
boys here, some powerhouses.
God. Oh my.
I knew it was coming.
It was inevitable, I'm sure. Yeah.
I can't believe I missed that pun.
Flip it, Biv.
Yes, you genius. Oh, I feel so stupid.
When
Literally,
he
he was
walks,
hanging right in front of me.
when he walks, you hear. When he walks, you hear 5 distinct knocks.
Oh no.
You just go bold and steal, you know?
All right. What is the describe the kind of the lounge? This is kind of more the public lounge versus the the private rooms.
So the lounge, I kind of imagine like the Pink Princess is kind of set up with a little round shape around to it on the sides that accommodates these 2 little staircases that allow you to go up to different private rooms.
Okay.
And then above that is like a housing floor for the people who work here, and there's also like a basement. But the lounge is like you go around the bouncer, and inside there's like a little stage in the back for like performances or whatever, with a little bar and a little kitchen window that provides like great snacks. But the lounge is kind of like one of those sunken in I think like early, I don't know if it was 70s. 70s retro kind of like sitting in lounges that like goes deep into the floor. And it's just like, it's Pillow Princess paradise. It's cushioned, it's vibrant, it's plush, it's deep. There's like different kinds of pillows you can sit on. There's all these little like miniature furniture sets that have like coasters, just very soft, very pleasant, very accommodating. And there's just like, a few people chilling around, like, having conversations. It's like where it allows you to like circle around your customers a bit, interact with them, see the lay of the land.
All right. Cool.
Very pink, red, deep purple, kind of like orange and yellow integrated in there. Like it's given very like sunset kind of color vibe scheme,
I will need someone to draw this for me. No, I'm just kidding.
Can this be a real place? This sounds delightful.
Yeah.
Okay. When you get in there, there is an elf in the corner playing a lute. They're mostly room's about 3/4 full. You recognize most of the regulars, but again, looks like there's been some turnover, which your business you expect some turnover, but everyone seems to be kind of having a relatively good time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go outside then to Killian and Amber have arrived at the front door of the Pink Princess.
Yep, this is the place.
There's you can hear music coming from inside, lots of laughing. The area right outside the princess is very clean, as opposed to a lot of the streets. They definitely take some pride in their block. The place takes up a whole city block, and you get a warm vibe from it. Like it's maybe a little friendlier for the most part from the rest of the place. So you get up there,
Yeah.
big wooden door.
Amber visibly relaxes a little bit at the sight of such an appealing looking place.
Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to knock or something. Knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the door opens, and there is a halfling standing there. He's half naked. Has really just these tight leather pants on, with these boots that like toes kind of curl up, and he is wearing a necklace that, Amber, you would recognize as a religious symbol, but not something you'd wear. It is a symbol of Kinkelfurter.
Oh.
And it comes down and it hangs right between his pierced nipples. And he says, "Hi." Oh.
Hey, I
it's
didn't
not
catch you in the middle of something, did I?
No. It's not couples night, but you're welcome to come in.
Yeah. Oh no, we're not a couple. I'm just looking for Sparrow. I wanted to introduce him to my new. I wanted to introduce him to Amber.
And he kind of pulls the door back, and he's like, "Sure, come on in." And that's when you see a centaur standing, and he's like,
Boy, I haven't seen a centaur in a while. What are you doing in the city?
"I like the city.
Oh God, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. But
You must be Killian."
yeah, how'd you know?
Just a hunch.
Yeah, I'm looking for Sparrow. Is he around?
Yeah, he's up in the lounge. Who's your friend?
This is Amber. I didn't catch your last name. What's your last name, kid?
Amber's eyes are the size of saucers and like just completely round, and then she's got like 2 cat's eyes for eyeliner. My last name, it's Forge Glow.
That's a good, strong name. I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
He's like, "I like your robes, but normally we don't get members of the clergy using this entrance."
This entrance.
I mean, we can go around to the other entrance if you want.
No, come in. He says, "Shorty, close the door." Halfling shuts the door. He's like, "No." He's like, "No cover." The centaur says, "No cover." Sparrow said you were coming, so head upstairs to the lounge.
That's nice. Thanks.
Gee, it's kind of an interesting tavern, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little overwhelming. But I like it. It's pretty. It's kind of cozy in a, I don't know, reach out and snuggle you sort of way.
And Gorgias says to Killian, says, "What's your flavor?"
Yeah, usually I go with a squirrel ale, but yeah, I'm feeling a little something.
We got some. We got all that upstairs in the lounge. I mean, what's your pleasure, sir?
Well, I mean, I like to kick back and read every now and then.
Head on up. And Amber, it is. Gorgias says, "Amber."
Yeah, and
My name's Gorgias.
oh, and your name is Gorgias.
I know. And he kind of flips his hair back. Says, what's your pleasure?
Oh, well, I really like baking, and I love helping people, and...
Go on up.
Okay.
Business is not booming.
All right.
Thanks, Gorgias.
Of course. And you head up the stairs, and that is when you see Helga. What has she, once she got upstairs, what did she decide to do?
She's probably gonna sit on one of these couches or whatever, and I don't know what I'm doing here, really.
Do you want service, Helga? Like, to chit chat with someone? You don't have to, but like, some of the girls here see you eyeing you up like you're a piece of cake.
I don't even know.
It really doesn't have to be anything, but like, if you want to chit chat with them, I could call one over if you want, but we don't have to. I mean, Doug, this is like, I know, like, I'm all raunchy and shit, but like, respect Doug. Like, if you don't,
Right.
you're not interested, you don't have to. We can just chill in the corner.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that might work. I want to go arm wrestle the guy in the front, though. That'd be fun.
I'll make sure he gets that note. I'll try and there's probably like a young kind of like apprentice, maybe like a kid who got taken in, who runs around and does chores, and I'll kind of
Sure.
a little motion over. Like, hey, bud, what is it? Oh, little Christoph, you grown up. Look, can you just slip Gorgias a note, or just like a little reminder? My friend Helga noticed that Gorgias is made like, a bit like a shit brick house. And really wants to arm wrestle him, and was just put the idea in his head, ask him if he's like a yay or nay, And yeah, just like easy peasy, man. And like I'll slip them. Do we have any other coin aside from gold?
I
I don't know.
thought you got something else. We'll say you broke one of your gold into you got some change
Yeah, snapped in
into
half.
silver or copper. We'll say yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
broke some. Slip him like a copper. I'm like, here you go, but
He's like, okay. Goes down, and he'll deliver the message to Gorgias.
this is whack room. Pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
There's a girl walking around taking drink orders, and she is human, probably about 5'4", slim build with purple hair, and is going around and comes up to Helga and she's like,
Mhm.
"Hey, strong girl, what can I get you?"
What do you got?
Well, we got different kinds of rums and whiskeys. Got ales if you like ales. Got
Rum sounds good.
rum.
I've had that. Yeah.
Okay. Comes back, says, here's some pirate's booty.
That's a great name. Thanks.
Gives a shot.
Yeah. Yep. Downs it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. It's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Makes you want to shake your booty. So
I get
that's
it.
that's their slogan. So yeah, Killian and Amber arrive. See Helga. Sparrow is. I would assume Sparrow is just kind of walking around, just making the rounds.
Yeah, a little bit. He's keeping an eye on Helga. Like
Okay.
it's kind of like when you bring your friend to like a different scene and you want to make sure that they're not freaking the fuck out or just having like a decent time.
Yeah.
But he's going in and making his rounds. Like, are any of like his siblings on the lounge floor, like bartending or like just doing anything, or like are most of them out of the house right now?
Let's see.
We have a whole list.
We'll say Robin and Crowley are there.
What's up?
And-
What's up?
and-
What's up?
And they come over, they give you a big hug. And there's, when'd you get back?
Like literally maybe a few hours ago. Haven't been in town too long, but just slipped on in, having a great time. A few of my friends coming over. Actually, I made friends outside. And yeah, because you know I'm a badass and I adventure and I do things. But yeah, no, love for you to meet him. I've been talking about you guys non-stop, just like chat. And yeah, it like for you when you guys walk in, you can tell like there's no blood relation between any of these three. But funnily enough, all three of them have the same gold eyes that Sparrow does. So chill, lit. But
There's a
yeah,
story to that we'll have to
Story to
investigate.
yippity doo dah. And yeah, just hugs, kisses, chatting. Like probably one of them is just looking like kind of annoyed at him, like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. And it's probably Crowley. Crowley's probably like, oh my
I was
god,
say
epic nerd.
Crowley's always been kind of I don't want to say the downer of the group, but the least talkative.
Less enthusiastic. Prefers to keep to themselves a little bit. They have like this mysterious vibe that really intrigues people. So that's kind of like not their selling point.
Might be a wizard. Who knows?
Mysterious.
Yeah.
And Robin is kind of a similar demeanor to Sparrow in the sense has a very cheerful aura to her, but has like a more naive and in the sense less contained enthusiasm about her.
Okay.
Less contained.
Yeah. You guys think I'm bad.
And Sparrow, as you're kind of looking around, that's when you see Killian has arrived with someone new.
Whoa, who the fuck is that?
Hey, Sparrow, I met somebody. I just had to introduce you.
Oh
This is my little buddy Sparrow.
I didn't think you'd be making moves this fast. Look
What?
at you being civilized. When's the? Is it? Oh, I'm gonna like turn to Amber. Are you like pregnant?
Huh?
Is that what this is? Oh my God, Killian, we've been here for like 5 hours. You
What?
are
No,
so
no, no.
brittle.
No.
It's because you're a beast.
I tricked her into eating some spicy frog legs.
And so
Yeah, they
girlfriend?
were spicy.
that's not like a good basis for a relationship, man. Like, illusion and trickery. Like, that's not cool.
I was thinking of you when I did it.
Now that I
That's
can
how you
hear
call that
them because
true.
they're loud, I'm gonna get up and like walk over to the group.
Hey, Helga, you're here too. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce somebody. This is my new friend, Amber.
Oh,
You're
we've met.
small.
Hi,
Oh,
guys.
that's right.
Hi.
Yeah. Told me that earlier. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Small.
everybody here knows Amber, but me.
Well, you
Well,
know.
now, I just met her like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago.
I see you guys fucking getting on out here. All right, whatever, making friends. Nice to meet you, Amber? Amber. And he's gonna like look her up and down and kind of like clock her out, and it's like, this is cute. You serve the woman god?
Yes, I do. Sorry. I'm I'm being super rude. Yes. Hi, I'm Amber. You must be Sparrow.
In the flesh,
Heard-
yeah.
I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, that's great. Typical. But what can you expect? Legendary. But just question. He's kind of like, Sparrow is a really like lanky, kind of like also lithe kid who is constantly like kind of hunching over. And he kind of just like straightens up for a second before like leaning over Amber and being like, "What do you think of Kinklefur?"
Kinklefurter?
Kinklefur, yeah. God of like prostitutes, protection, anti-STD, healing.
Well,
Can't cut your tongue, because that's nobody's putting their tongue down your throat, babe. All right.
oh my,
Just take like a deep breath, chillax. I can get you like a drink if you want to calm down. But like, this is really like a one-sentence question. You think like, do you fuck with, and fuck not isn't like fuck.
oh wow,
But like, do you ride with, and not ride as in ride.
I think
But,
you're
like,
scaring
you-
Amber.
Oh shit.
Well,
Like, it's probably my looming disposition, and he's gonna crouch down, like kind of half squat.
oh boy,
Okay.
well, I think because Kinklefurter, I mean, there's healing there, and I like that. There's healing. I do healing. And there's good in that, and Kinklefurter, from what I hear, also takes care of and takes people in, and I think that's really good. And gosh, do you have anything like juice around here or anything like that?
Yeah. Do you want like a pina colada, like child's version? We also got apple juice. We've got a pink berry peach drink.
Yeah,
we've
that
also
one. That
got-
sounds good.
You want the pink berry? All right.
Yes.
Can I get a peach butt?
Yep, get it.
What?
It's called peach butt, but it's just juice.
Okay.
About a minute
Real
later,
fruity.
brings over this glass that has a slice of peach sitting on the top of it.
Thank
There
you.
you go, ma'am.
Appreciate it.
And he goes, huh, bottoms up. Walks away.
Oh, I get it.
I don't think you do. But have a sip. I'm gonna look at Killian and be like, okay. And be like, so, welcome to my house. This is where I live. This is kind of like the extended Darkwing family. And I'm pretty sure like Crowley would chime in from the back. Darkwing.
Really?
Like,
Darkwing?
I earned that moniker. All right, I didn't give it to myself. I earned it. It's hard to be a legend because sometimes people just want to cramp your style.
Wow. You got
but
like
yeah.
a nickname?
Yeah.
Wow.
They call me the 5-finger discount, you know? I'm
Oh.
Sparrow Darkwing, the little bird that tweets in the night.
Oh, well, I think Darkwing sounds kind of cool.
You know, Amber, you're all right. And he's going to put like an arm around her shoulder and be like, you know, this is a great place to hang out. Real great services here, if you're interested. Great plethora of, you know, flavors to sample, if that's the kind of thing. He's kind of going to motion at Helga and Killian and be like, you guys should totally meet my family. Some of them work here. My brother Finch is fucked off somewhere. So,
All right.
who knows that? But you probably get to meet Connie and Pidge. Fucking Pidge. Where's Connie and Pidge?
Pidge, that's the little one you were telling us about. You wanted to see. Yeah.
Yes. She's a sweet old thing. And Connie's my twin sister. Her real name's Falcon, but she doesn't like getting called that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's so bad. Like, you know, like Falcon's such a cool name. I kind of wish I was Falcon.
Well, you know, in a lot of cultures, people are allowed to pick their own name when they come of age. I don't know why this isn't taken on in more places.
You know, I don't know either, but you know, things don't really like change in the Undercity. They kind of just like stay. But is like Connie on the ground floor, or she's probably upstairs because she can hear her vaping.
Yeah, she's probably, if she's got the baby, she's probably not down in the sales room, shall we say.
Alright, I'll be like, guys, come on up. You're getting an exclusive tour of the Pink Princess.
Oh boy.
All right.
Maybe it's one of those kids that can't sleep unless it's noisy.
Yeah, no, not gonna lie.
You head down a red hallway, past several rooms. You hear lots of moaning, yelling, perhaps some chains rattling. Till you get to a doorway. It takes you to a stairway that's very average. Takes you up to the next level, which is kind of the residential area, very quiet, where you find Connie's room, and she is sitting with the baby in a kind of a rocker next to a fireplace.
Mm-hmm. And the room probably has one kind of medium-sized bed.
For sleeping.
And
so.
we're sleeping, and it's the bed that Sparrow and Connie have shared their entire lives.
Okay.
And just nice rugs, a few knickknacks that you can probably see why they caught Sparrow's eye. Very shiny, fun looking. There is another version of his poncho, but like more beaten up and well worn, and probably like a little family portrait where you like see the extended siblings, like on a kind of poorly drawn sketch.
Okay.
And Mikasa Sukasa, that's 13. You know, Kinklefoot is secret language. Yeah, only people who fuck with him know it. But this, and he's gonna kind of just gently put a shoulder over Connie and be like, "This is Connie, and this is Baby Pidge. Stands for pigeon. I chose the name."
How cute.
He's a cute kid.
Wow.
Oh, it sounds just like a pigeon too.
Oh, she's just a great shepherd. And you know, you never see actual baby pigeons, so she's like one of her kind, you know? She's not like those fake ones that the government sent up.
Okay.
Well, this is quite a devout place. You know, there's some really hardcore followers of the warming god that flagellate themselves. You know, a lot of that going on.
I mean, I don't kink shame, but go off like this.
That there wasn't a lot of repenting going on, all that back there?
Oh,
no.
wow.
A lot of pent up things getting released.
Yeah, that's not. I don't even know how to explain this to you.
Amber kind of starts hyperventilating a little bit,
Not in front of the fucking baby.
Oh gosh. And she's gonna have a sip of the drink. Big gulp.
Sorry, Connie. I don't know her. She's weird.
The halfling shorty kind of sticks his head in and goes, "Excuse me, Connie, that half orc is back. Said he was supposed to have a discount from the thing that happened. We okay to let him back in?" And Connie just kind of shrugs. She's like, "I'm just tired with the baby and everything." She's like, "I don't know, Sparrow. What do you think?"
Wait. What's this discount? Is he bothering you?
Well, he came in and he's got that thing for the. She's like, cover the baby's ears.
Amber covers her ears.
That thing for the twins. Sparrow says you don't know them. They're these two twins that came in from Aztecs. He said like the last time he was here, they threw him out because they thought he was being too rough with the girls, but somebody offered him a discount because they said it wasn't his fault because he's half orc, so he gets half mad.
Well, that seems like a really dumb joke.
So, I don't know. He's downstairs talking to Gorgias.
You chill with the baby. Now I'm back in town. I'll deal with it. Don't
She's
worry
like,
about
"Thank you. I just
it.
I just don't know if I got. I just don't got the time to deal with this much anymore."
No. Totally valid. That's what I'm here for. Uncle Sparrow on the case.
I guess you are an uncle now, huh?
I am an uncle.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to chill here, like just relax, or I could just go deal with this in the front?
I know you think you need backup?
I'll tweet twice if I do.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep an ear out.
Yeah. And just he's gonna like kind of vaguely gesture to Amber. Yeah, just keep that under control. Or whatever. Yeah, you better do that, shorty. Take me to him.
Okay. He takes you back downstairs, and then you go back down to the ground floor, where you come in, and he's probably about 6'5", brick shit house, brown skin, kind of like a mohawk, and he's like metal armbands on, and he's just standing there, and he's just glaring at Gorgias, and Gorgias is just staring back. They're just having a staring contest.
Hello. I'm hearing there's a bit of a tiff going on.
The
Is
orc
everything
looks
okay
over.
down here?
He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
No, my man. You might want to take that one back, because ain't nobody look at me with disrespect like that here, bro. So we're gonna actually roll this conversation back, and you're gonna go and think in that small pea brain head of yours, where there might be a single man left in there, and think twice as to who you're talking to and what establishment you're fucking walking into, and then we can have a civilized conversation. I'd hope. Do you have the brains for that, bro?
He takes a step towards you, and he's like, and Gorgias just puts like one hand out and just kind of holds him back.
Gorgias, you're good, man. You're good. No, because listen, Beefcake wants to fucking rock with me, right? I'm not for sale. You couldn't afford me, bitch. And even if you could, I wouldn't be serving you. So you might want to back the fuck up and reconsider it, because you're looking at a lifetime ban from the princess. And I don't mean as in kicked off the streets. I mean lifetime ban from life.
So you must be one of the siblings.
In the flesh. How does everybody act surprised?
Because word is you took off, thought you were better than this place, and here you are back in the toilet with the rest of us.
All right. Listen, scum doesn't get to talk to cream. All right? And so I'm telling you, final warning, because your skull is looking mighty fucking thick, mate. You need to back the fuck up. I hear you want a discount. You had a bit of a trouble with our girls. If you're getting a little bit caught in the heat of the moment, I mean, I kind of get it, but there are rules in place for the safety of our workers, for the safety of our girls, for the play and pleasure of our girls. And you kind of like, I don't know, fucking violated that, man. And so you're coming in here begging for a discount because what? You're too chump to actually control your own strength? What are you, going through puberty?
How loud is this conversation?
Pretty loud.
Probably, but you are now like about 2 floors up.
At this
Though.
point,
Yeah.
everybody in the place has quietened down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say definitely the floor above has heard it.
Mhm.
2 floors up, you guys don't hear it
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
So,
Sparrow is chirping.
Oh.
This drink is pretty good.
Well, no, like, I think, like, he's chattering. This is his chirp. Everybody knows he talks.
But he hasn't tweeted for help yet.
Yeah. And then Sparrow's just gonna kind of like slowly pull his poncho back
Mhm.
and just kind of kindly gesture to one of the daggers at his hip and be like, I would really urge you to consider it. Because while you were out here swimming with small fish, I was tackling big fucking bait. Sharks and shit, you know? And I'm telling you, everybody knew before I left, you don't fuck with me. And everybody's gonna know now, unless you want to be the example, you still don't fuck with me, my siblings, our girls, or our establishment. So again, back the fuck up before you get cut the fuck up.
And he's like, all right, I get it.
Finally.
Could be, maybe I just need to go somewhere else then.
Oh, wow, what a novel idea. Did that take everything in you? Get the fuck out of my brothel. And if I ever see your ass here again, I'm flaying it. And I'm hanging it on our door.
Well, you'll be seeing somebody. Because the word is that Canary owes the guild quite a bit of money. So I'm sure somebody will be back to talk to you. Have a good night. And he walks out the door.
Best lock your door when you sleep. Not that it'll do much.
And Gorgias, because I've seen him. He's in the Thieves Guild.
That is perfect, gorgeous. I was actually looking for an inn. This is great. A contact came to me.
I don't know if they're coming for that. Canary really caused a problem, and it's gonna bring a lot of heat down on this place.
Well, it's a good thing I came back in town and I came with backup. Folks with me, hard asses, strongest people I've ever met. And yeah, so if anything, if you could just ask somebody to maybe keep an eye out for where that guy lives or where he goes, I really would like to have an after-hours chat with him.
He whistles. Shorty comes down. He says, Shorty, tell him. And Shorty goes out the door.
You're the best, gorgeous, never change.
All right.
And Sparrow's gonna go back up and be like, handled.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did
we
it
just
go
had a
well?
nice chat, super civil.
All right.
Asked him to leave. And he left. He is associated with the Thieves Guild. So, Connie, and he's gonna kind of turn with a little gleam in his eyes, if you could tell me what the fuck Canary got up to while I was gone. Because I told them that you don't fuck with the Thieves Guild. And you don't fuck with the Thieves Guild when I'm not there.
All right. This is like family
So-
stuff, so I'm gonna like let y'all talk.
And she's like, oh, God. She's like, let's put it this way. Canary offered
Yeah, I'm walking out of here at this point. I don't want to know.
basically
Your new mission.
Canary made a bad deal, and now we have to tithe to the Thieves Guild.
Tithe. What the fuck is tithe?
Like, give them money every month. Not quite protection, but to stay in business.
I don't want to know any of this. I'm walking out this door. Amber, you want to come with? Breathe.
muted.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring your drink. Let's go.
Okay.
This is family stuff. I don't want to get into that.
I'll let you guys have your discussion. Sparrow, you can fill me in later if there's anything.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna.
Here's nosy.
Nobody's nosy.
Nobody's nosy.
As they head towards the door, Amber kind of says in a hush whisper to both Killian and Helga, "Guys, I think this is a," and then she like mouths the word silently, "brothel."
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's what Sparrow said. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, look. Sparrow once told me about this thing they do here called a massage. Sounded really good. You want to get one?
I don't know. Maybe. I've already had medical attention today. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go talk to Gorgeous. Maybe he knows where we can get one.
Maybe. I want to arm wrestle him.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah.
I think we ought to do that tonight before we end the episode. Is that Helga needs to arm wrestle?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Okay.
I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna like, hang on. You go negotiate with it, but I'm gonna see if I can drum up some action on this.
All right. I'm just having fun. I mean,
Right.
And I'll like kind of go around and mention that Helga's gonna arm wrestle Gorgeous. We're giving 2-1 odds on.
And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be great. It'd be a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah. Let's to wrap up the evening. Why don't we have Helga engages with Gorgias in arm wrestling? We'll say it's going to be the best out of 3.
Best out of 3. Okay.
So
how do we
Let
do we do this?
Let me get my
opposed strength checks, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. It's gonna be strength rolls.
Okay.
So, go ahead and roll your strength there, Helga.
Okay.
Literally
strength
power
is-
couple.
Yeah. It's gonna
Maybe.
be your-
Um,
So it is
All right.
your should be your
Sorry, what?
It's gonna be your strength.
okay.
And you're gonna add 2 to it. So you're gonna roll 2d6, and we'll
2d6.
add 2 to it.
Okay. 2d6 and add 2 to it. I got a 3 and a 2 on that one.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. And a 2. Okay, that's an automatic fail.
Yeah, that one is.
And Gorgias just goes slams your arm over.
All right, I'll
and he's
try
like,
again.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
Nah. This is fun.
Okay. All right. Let's go again.
Okay. Now I have a 6 and a 3.
Hey,
Okay, so
plus 2.
9. Okay.
Plus
all right.
2. Yeah, plus 2.
Okay. And you win that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Back to business.
And he's like, all right. He's like, I'll take this.
All
one.
right, folks. All right. Last bets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People have
mhm.
gathered.
Ready?
Okay. Yep.
All right.
His pecs move and they shift like thunder.
I got a 4 and a 2 that time.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
It's 2.
Yeah.
It's
That's it.
deadlock. You're just
Going
going
back and forth.
back and
Uh-huh.
forth.
Yeah, for a while probably. Making faces.
All right. Good. Who's gonna get tired first?
Roll.
Not me.
Roll one more d6.
Oh,
One more
got an
d6.
8.
Just one d6.
Yep.
It's a 3.
3 plus 2 is
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
And he prevails.
Yeah.
And he goes, that was a tough fight.
That was
Let
fun.
me tell ya.
We should do this again sometime.
Yeah. And he's
I'll
like,
stop in and we can try again.
Yeah.
Next time, do it left-handed.
Either
was
way will
tough,
do. You know.
He
This
says,
was good though. This was fun.
This is a Sparrow. We ought to name a drink after her.
I think so. What should it be? The Slammer. Maybe.
That'll work.
He's like,
maybe.
It fits
Yeah.
the place. Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah, probably a number of ways. So
He's like, all right. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll talk to the bartenders. We'll call it Helga's Slammer. So,
Yeah.
Or the Helga Hammer, it could be either one.
ooh, the Helga
Ooh,
Hammer.
That's
is even
good. That's
better.
better. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right.
I've never
I
had
gotta
a
write
drink
that down.
named after me.
The Helga Hammer.
Happy birthday! Now you have one.
Okay.
Yay.
So I think that's a good spot to wrap up for the evening.
You should always wrap up before an evening at the Pink Prince.
Oh yeah. You definitely got to wrap up before going into Pink Princess. How's everybody feeling?
This was fun.
So psyched.
Good. Yeah.
Good.
I love Amber. I love Amber.
Mhm.
Amber's going to be a good addition to the party.
Yeah.
Her energy,
She's so naive too.
she makes me laugh so much, like in and out of character. I love it.
Good.
It's good. It's really good.
As Silver Heart was so inclined to be evil, I was like, we're gonna go with the same energy, but just flip it at 180.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was kind of whiplash. I was like, where's the hater?
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah.
You might almost have a voice of reason in the group.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. Well, thank you everyone who's been watching. I appreciate it. Again, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And let's talk to each of our players, see if they have anything they want to plug, advertise, just say what's going on. We're going to start with Jen, so everyone else can prepare theirs in the meantime. So.
Yeah. So I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast, which I normally put out on Saturdays, but I got really sick from an allergen, so there hasn't been any shows for a bit, but they'll return soon. So it's at shatteredsoulstone.com.
Okay. And Jeffrey.
Hey, so you can look me up on most social medias. I am at JGilbankArt. I did the art for the characters in this show, and I also have art for Amber, so that'll be added moving forward as well. So check me out.
Okay. Q. Anything going
on? Not much. Folks, you can find me. I don't do much on the socials anymore.
Aww.
Since Twitter turned to X, I got off of that place.
Yeah.
Where can you find me? You can find my work at TTRPG. Just search for Hudspeth Games. Take a look at Mobius World's publishing work while you're there too, if you don't mind. We published the Prowls and Paragon series that we just finished up from last week's Wednesdays.
We did. Yeah. All right. Cool. And Vivi.
You guys know it's coming up, but first I want to plug my art account on Instagram. I kept saying last time that art would come up, and it has only come up with the past month. So you can now look at my art account that has 2 new additions to it, because I now have Clip Studio Paint, and my life is so much better.
Oh, that's a great program.
It is great. It is great. You can follow me at VEE_VEE.draws. All right. It's a really bad username, but a lot of the other ones I wanted were taken. So you win some, you lose some. But it would not be a Dungeon World Trash Mob episode if I didn't beg and plead Minnie Mouse to sponsor us. Please. I love your cotton candy flavor. I love you guys. I love everything you do. I am obsessed. I'm your #1 fan. Like, honestly, you above Kinkelfurter. And I really, like, if you guys, like, even knew I existed, I think I would cry. Like, it would be like seeing God. But if you guys don't want to sponsor us, UCC Milk Tea should sponsor us, because I really love, hold up, it has my lipstick on it. UCC Milk Tea, artificially flavored, contains Assam tea, should sponsor us. I love this tea. Every time I go to the H Mart, it's sold out. I recently bought out the entire shelf because every time I go, it's never there. And this time there was like 7 of them, so I was nice and I only took 6.
There you go.
But yeah, please sponsor us.
We could do a cross promotion. You could do a Helga Hammer flavor.
There you go.
That's an awesome idea.
It is.
Helga Hammer flavor with rum, like, it could be like that rum flavor.
There you go. The pirate's booty. All right. For myself here at the channel, tomorrow night we are playing some Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
We are going back to the Dark Ages for
Mhm.
season 2 of Postmortem.
Woo.
Exactly. And next week, join us again here on Wednesday for another episode of the Trash Mob, where we'll see what they decide to do next. So in the meantime, we will say
Smuggle
goodnight.
Curly into the city and get her tucked into that plush room.
Yeah, I was going to say you need to get Curly in. Who knows if they have any restrictions against animals in there? We'll see. So
You can say it's like an exotic pet for a show.
there you
You
go.
know, you know.
It's a
We
service.
can be like,
It's a service animal. Okay.
All right. Well, everyone, have a good
Emotional
night.
support bear.
Yeah.
Emotional support bear. There you go.
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
service animal is better. They're allowed, like they're officially allowed in establishments.
Officially
where-
allowed.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's why you don't joke about that.
We will see you all next week, my friends. Have a good night.
Good to see everyone.
Bye.
Bye.